Hey gang, it's Jurgs. It's another episode of the Doggy Traders. You can see some new things in the background. I guess I gotta keep the hand up here, so we're still registering. We got a cool little background that we're going on today, but let me actually see if I can learn this a little bit better. And virtual background, there we go, none. Here is what used to be the Doggy Trader Studios, and where I was sitting at, and what you didn't see. You see 4 boom mics. You see my earbuds hanging from what will still be my setup, but you see the headset on today. We're trying something new. We've got the Sony ZV-1 camera back functioning again, and that's key because it's just, everything looks so much better. And I keep looking down here because down here is the laptop where everything's going from. There's another monitor that's on the wall. It's a big ass monitor. It's a TV, really. What did I get hooked up on here? And yeah, still trying things out, figuring out exactly how we're going to go. The desktop that used to be there that we were working from no longer handles the ZV-1. It's an older Mac. It's going to be out in the kitchen. We'll use that for surfing, bringing up recipes, watching Gordon Ramsay, whatever we need to do with that. The iMac Studio is on the way. We're going to finish ordering that this week. We've been working with Apple Business down in Tampa, and that's coming over here to my left, to your right. That's super producer and son, Zach. He's gaming right now. Got him some time off. Anyway, huge story on, let's get me some overlay so you know what's happening. There we go. Again, you're live with the Doggy Traders here now at our new time, 11 p.m. Let's see, it's 11 p.m. Central European time, 5 p.m. right here in the East Coast, 2 p.m. out on the West Coast, and we're all over the place on social media, Facebook. Let me get these in the right order here. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn. As far as where we're actually broadcasting, we're on all of those social media platforms, but we're actually broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Been on LinkedIn now for about a month and a half or so, however long they went live with their newest live video feed feature. We're going to try to do it on our Doggy Traders page, as you see there at the top of the screen. Remember, the S here is just the $. It's cute, looks good there. Didn't look good for our name, so we don't use it. It's an S whenever you search us, but once you get that far, you also, the logo, that is definitely another key. You'll be looking for that. Anywhere you want to be, Doggy Traders, and on those 3 platforms, you can get us live 3 times a week. Once you get there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn the notifications on. Also, put us on your calendar 3 days a week, your local time right now, starting right now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're working on a series of other videos, mostly educational, but also inspirational. Some of the things that really help me keep going as we build listeners and viewers. Speaking of listeners, kind of let something slip right there, but we'll talk about that in a second. And just really what brought me to this spot in my life, that being the educational and the inspirational things that I want to share with you. Okay, news. Let's get this up. XRP has been all over the place in the news. Some important news at the beginning of the weekend. Both sides filed for immediate summary judgment. They went before the judge. This is happening up in New York, and they both are essentially saying enough is enough. But especially this guy. Let me get a I thought I had this all in order, but I guess I just decided to do this part first before doing the prices that I was going to do first. Brad Garlinghouse is the CEO of Ripple Labs. And what does Ripple Labs do? They're a tech company. Their biggest thing now is they are, let me see if I'm on the right, that was not going to work, so let's go there. Yeah. They're a tech company. Their biggest thing now is their blockchain helps to transfer money globally efficiently. You know, you can send Bitcoin here and there, but as we all know, that statement of work, or a proof of a statement of work, who's developing a website, proof of work, where now ETH, as we talked about last week, has switched over to proof of stake, much more efficient process, as is Ripple. In fact, I think Ripple might even be on the ETH blockchain. But what Ripple has done is come up with an amazing setup where they can do thousands, boatloads, literally thousands of transactions in a fraction of a second, worldwide. Anywhere in the world, they can send money, and that's what they do. So one of their tokens is, as you know, something called XRP. Just over a year ago, the Securities and Exchange Commission sued them. Let's go back to this one. Got them into court and said, your selling of this is a security. Ripple's argument is that it is not. I read some of the documents. There's a bunch of YouTube links that I'll put from some other people that I've gotten sources from globally, actually. I just watched one that was from Australia, and he had some very good information. Wanted to also put this out there too. Facebook users, if you want to join us today, to have your Facebook identity included, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and click on grant the permission. I'll let that run for a little bit. But basically, both sides are saying enough is enough. We're finished. And this guy, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple Labs. Yeah, I guess I could have taken that down if I took his picture off. But that's him. We'll take that away, and we'll put this up. You know, saying enough is enough. With regards to the Securities and Exchange Commission, it isn't interested in applying the laws. They want to remake it all in an impermissible effort to expand their jurisdiction far beyond the authority granted to them by Congress. And that was his quote. Again, so now what's happening is the judge is saying, the judge is going to rule on that motion, but essentially both sides are saying, we want this to end. We think we're right. We think we're right. We'll both take your decision. And that's what she's going to give up in New York. So that's the biggest news in cryptos in the past week, many of which are down, with the exception of Ripple, XRP. Let's take a look at that. This is as of 5 minutes before going on the show. We've got an addition as promised. We've got some indices that we'll be taking a look at. But crypto, according to TradingView, Bitcoin still below 20 at 19,598. ETH at 13,59. Solana 32.76. XRP is the only one that's up at 38 cents. Dogecoin at 5 cents and change, and Cardano at 45 cents and change. I fumbled on the one, so I'm going to make sure we get that right. ETH is at 1,358, not 13,000. 1,359, screwed it up again, 79. So 1,359 and change for ETH. All of which down from last week. Bitcoin's kind of been up and down, but mostly down since last week, with the exception of Ripple's XRP. Into the majors, USD JPY is 142.91. Euro USD is $1 and change. The British Pound USD 114.31. British Pound JPY 163.75. USD CAD 132.51. And the Aussie dollar 67.24. Here we go, some new ones. We haven't had CDs before. There's the NASDAQ at 11,969. The S&P 500 3905. The US 30, 31,040. the Dow Jones 31,019. So we'll be adding them 3 times a week as well, moving into the future. Speaking of the future, get me back up there. There we go. Speaking of the future, we'll now be doing a weekly podcast that will be coming to you through the Mission Matters Network. It is a podcast. It's not a video. There's no camera. So we're definitely, we've got some format ideas. It will be weekly, 4 times a month, sometimes lucky 5. So we'll want to know what you can listen to with regards to this topic. So please let me know what you think. Get to me directly. That's at Jurgs at jurgergroup.com. Yeah, we'll leave that up. Tells you who I am, but also where I'm at. Jurgs at jurgergroup.com. Let me know what you think. I'm really excited to hear what you have to say. Put podcast or something along the lines in the subject, or podcast ideas, show ideas. Tell us what you want to see here. If there's anything else we could be doing differently here. We did the small kind of sort of tour. Let's finish that. Moving around. This is actually going to be the bar room as we go into that door right there, which used to be the old backdrop. Those 3 plaques, or that plaque and the 2 letters really, is regards to my retirement from the Secret Service. There you go. That goes into our dining room. That window goes into the kitchen. You know, I'm usually lit up a lot differently. I didn't move the lights around for today. So, and then there we go. That's the fun corner of the room. That's the liquor. But that room, aside of the liquor, that third bedroom is actually going to be, can bring this in on me a little bit more, I think. That is actually going to be our new studio. The gaming is going to go in there. The high top table over here is going to go back to being a high top table. This desk and all that will work its way in there in pieces probably, but definitely will get in there. The bed will go, if you need a queen size bed and you live in the Tampa area, hit me up. There's the address right there. So that's it for today, gang. Again, we should be hearing an end to the XRP battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission. That should be coming to a close, and we should be able to get back to back to getting into trading and investing in the cryptos in a little bit more sound of a manner. That's it. We'll see you again Wednesday at our new time, 11 p.m. Central European, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. on the Pacific. And until then, trade crazy, but trade safe. We'll see you again soon.